Hey, it's Melanie Petro. I don't know what y'all are doing on your snow day, but I decided to bring something home and use the time for a little redness. So this is microneedling, and I haven't numbed, but you can numb, and I'm just going over pretty lightly, although I may need one more snow day, my skin. So they're different settings, and how you use it is entirely up to you. You know, how many days of downtime you have. With dark skin, it's great because it's not going to have any trouble with the pigment. This is just HA5 that I'm putting on here. I'm working on pigment spots, and it's a little red. And these are just tiny, tiny needles. It is not painful. And the advantages are tightening the pores, very little downtime most of the time. And I'm just kind of like where I have a little brown spot. We just decided, we went to the office for a little while and decided to grab something I could do at home. You damage your skin, the better, in controlled good ways, the more you're going to produce collagen. We were going to all cool sculpt each other, but we're kind of scared of the weather. Oh, look at that. Good morning. So I'm just making it, where I'm getting a little bit of blood is just where I see the pores. I'm just being a little more aggressive. I don't really think numbing is for me because I'm afraid I'd go too deep if I didn't feel anything. I kind of think that maybe that stops me. If any of my neighbors are watching, I brought home extra in case y'all want to come over. So look, I'm just going over the brow. And then you can go right through it, because I feel like my brows are lower. And there used to be a video of microneedling. I don't know where it went, but basically it's a day or two of downtime, and I'm really tired of that pigment where I had that bump. That's the worst part of bumps. And I'd rather have a bump, well, not when I have the bump, but later, than have the pigment. And just the little pores on the nose. If you don't treat them, then I'm going to go down a little bit for that. So I'm on 0.5. I guess I'm not going down. That's what happens when I don't use numbing. I'm just going to lightly go over it. And all of it, like, this is so good for scars, which I don't have yet. But I'm just going to lightly try to get it, because you really want to clean out your pores. You don't want to do things that make your pores big, because that's hard to fix. I mean, even with very aggressive resurfacing, the pores are hard. I'm just going over this. You really can make the shape of the nose better by getting rid of the thick skin. And that's all I'm doing. Gabe was barking, so he left. But, like, I can mechanically break up this pigment right here, which in somebody with dark skin, it's just hard to get rid of the pigment any other way. So I think I'm going to make up a snow day special, because if you had a snow day, like, I may not be healed by tomorrow, but nobody cares, probably won't be. But I think it's really important to show you, because a lot of people, you ask them what they do, and they just say, oh, I drink lots of water. That's not true. It takes effort, and it takes stuff like this to keep your skin looking young. Some people just have really good genes, I guess, and stayed out of the sun, but not most of us. So I'm going over the areas that are harder a little more aggressively. Skin feels really tight. It doesn't hurt. And I don't have anything, the places that do hurt are like right over your lip. So I kind of have to close my eyes when I do that. But I hate those blackheads. I'm hoping everybody gets snowed in so nobody comes to my house and sees this, but that's part of it. I can show everybody. Hey, Sydney Nicole Hightower. I hope your mouth feels better. So look, I'm going to hold this up, and I'm going to go right under it. And there's my eyeshadow from, gosh, this is probably from a long time ago, because Jen did it and I couldn't take it off. But this will actually make this lift. And because it'll tighten it some. So, I do still have on eyeshadow from last night. I would not recommend that. But, I don't leave anything else on. But I'm going under that really lightly. And then this is where I feel like my pores are heavy. So I'm being more aggressive right there. But it's a great day to do it. There's my sister. She's probably asking if she can have this. Or mad at me because I mentioned her cool sculpting. I want it. I'm trying to get these little pores around my mouth, but that really does hurt, so I have to be careful. And I didn't know it. So you can see it all cracking. And you just keep pouring on the HA. And it's infusing it. I like this better than drawing blood. There's no telling what I've eaten that has, you know, different stuff in it. And I don't like having my blood drawn. I really don't. I don't mind looking at it when I created it, but I don't like it. That hurts right there. Doesn't stop me though. It's not that bad. So, this is how you keep the texture of your skin smooth. I mean, I don't know if everybody notices how bad and dull. That is what it feels like. It just feels like you don't have shine in the winter. I'm going to have shine. But a lot of it's because your skin's dry, and just a moisturizer will help. But I just feel like taking a layer off. Every time I do something, I want it, which I think is really good. I mean, what is your life if you do something that you don't want? Like, you know, I think you have to have passion for what you do. I don't think it would be fair to tell people they need this if I didn't do it to myself. This is microneedling. I've been asked, what is this device? This is microneedling. It's really good for people with melasma because sometimes, you know, lasers can make that worse depending on the laser and your experience. Now with Halo, I can actually make that better. I have a little bit of pigment here. Nothing like a snow day at home in your own bathroom to look in the mirror. But the cold weather really does make your skin dehydrate. And drinking water, as much as it sounds like it would help, it doesn't. Because your skin can't absorb it that way. It just can't. So, if I had lighter skin, my downtime would be less. Darker skin's harder. Definitely harder. So, I should have taken my eyeshadow off. I must have thought it looked good. Which means Jen did it. So, a little bit right there. Because it'll tighten your lower lid. I need a laser for my sunspots. As long as they're sunspots, I mean, this is a sunspot. But in dark skin, the laser sees the difference between your skin and the color of the spot. So I can mechanically try to break this up. If you can see that spot, like... And in lighter skin, if you have light skin and the laser sees the dark spot, and you have somebody that does a lot of lasers, not only like BBL, broadband light, it's not IPL, but IPL kind of, I guess we could say it's less specific. BBL is very specific. So if you know what you're doing, you get a much better result. And this is how, I'm just kind of going over this part. I'm weird about my nose. I really don't like pores on it. The best way to keep the pores out off it, you know, you have to squeeze out you can't leave the blackheads in your nose. I know, that's true. Everyone does love an olive complexion. The downside is you've got to have a doctor. If you have dark skin, you really got to have somebody that knows how to treat it. And that's why I'm doing this myself. Well, that, and I'm just like that, but I have been burned by other people doing lasers on me, so I just tend to do it myself. But it is hard to appreciate how sensitive dark skin was. In medical school, I got burned by nitrous that everybody was able to use, but I kept saying it burned, and nobody believed me. It did. That's just dark skin. It's just different. That's probably enough. I'm going to scare my child. Well, probably not. But I'm going over this. And I'm using it as a good exfoliator. Get this out. And then I'm going to go over my lips, which is going to hurt. But I want to. So this is a great thing to do. Just to rub it real lightly. And this may look gross, but there is nothing, and I am after that spot. I really need to leave it alone. I wish it wasn't in the middle of my face, but it is. Anyway, it may look like it's bad for your skin, but it actually is really good for your skin. This sheet, well, right now I'm microneedling, but that's my curling iron burn. Not right there. That's what that is. But I'm going over the areas that are a little darker. And you can be as aggressive as you want with this. I can be really aggressive. Because it's really not going to hurt. So this can be done on everybody. All skin types. And it's great for breaking up pigment. It's making pores smaller, fine lines. But like everything, it's user dependent. Like you've got to have somebody do it. Yes, you can do it on the neck. I would show y'all my ashy dermatitis neck. Oh, yeah, I can do it on the neck. I don't wear my hair up because of my neck. Yeah, wow. Now I'm not going to go outside because of my face. I got a little carried away, but it's okay. So my neck has something called ashy dermatitis. It's really gross. I don't know if you can see it, but it's real dark. It's actually a really good idea. The microneedling is per area. So the face is, I think it's, would it help with dark circles? Probably, depends on what. Most of the time, dark circles are because you lose volume. Your husband's scared for me to get my lips done because he doesn't want to mess up. I will not mess them up. And I only use reversible stuff. But, so this is, I get this. It's really a dark, dark neck. And this may help. I've done everything in the world to it. I might as well do this. Good idea. No, it doesn't hurt. And I don't have any numbing because I feel like I need the pain to stop me because I enjoy it, seeing the results so much that it's hard for me to feel the. It doesn't really hurt. So this is called ashy dermatitis, and it's darkness on my neck. So I've done great with halo on it. I just have to do it again. How close can you get under the eyes? As close as you can stand. I mean, you're not going to cause, I can get pretty close. I mean, as long as I know your eyes safe. It's not like the laser where you've got to wear the goggles, but, you know, with the laser, you can put corneal protectors in, but I don't get, I can show you, I would say within 3 to 4 millimeters of the lid margin, right about there. I didn't have to get, I had a phenol peel a long time ago under my eyes for darkness. So I don't have to, that's one thing. I don't know if this is working or not, but since I have the needles out, I might as well use them. So we use growth factors and different things on it. You can, I think you can see how dark my neck is. Well, now it's red. How about that? So there's Tech Neck, which, what is this called? I missed it. It's called microneedling. It's kind of called macroneedling the way I'm doing it. So the neck. We all end up with, you see my mermaid? We all end up with this place in our neck that's protected from the sun from here to here. I'm starting to look dark. And you see you get these stripes. And Tech Neck, this is Tech Neck. I might as well do it. It's hard to do something that's not bothering you at the moment, but it's important too. So this is Tech Neck. I put Botox in these. I'm on my phone all the time, connecting and sharing and trying to answer, but I really am on it a lot. But I try to keep my head neutral, because if y'all haven't read about Tech Neck, it's coming our way. And when you start to get this chicken skin, Nectafirm is phenomenal for this. The skin is thinner on the neck, so you can't make these huge differences in the neck. Like I could make my neck bloody, but my skin's not that thin yet there. Probably is in the back where it's black and dark. That's what this is. I'm just going over these lines. I put Botox in them, which does make it a little better. And then I've done Neck to Firm helps. We do halo on the neck, and the microneedling helps. I like just kind of alternating them. That way I know that I can see what the different things make. You know how you use shampoo for a while and you feel like your hair starts to look bad? It's no matter what you're using, you know? It's just like I think you have to change it up. Now this doesn't look like it's doing anything, but it is. So I can feel it. But this is where it starts to get dark. Especially in people with dark skin. And those are and this part is what your chin, the shadow of your chin protects. That's how you want it to look. But it does change textures and it starts to get darker. And where you start to get these lines, this will tighten it. Am I sick? No, I'm not sick. I'm always stuffed up. But rather my nose be smaller than bigger. I could fix it, but I would have a bigger nose. I don't want that. So this is just microneedling. And it's, sometimes you need a break from James Spann. No offense, James Spann. But I feel like my mother, all I've done is watch the weather. Because I got stuck years ago. And I'm starting to wear myself out. So this is getting red. There's no reason not to have something like this. Because it's not gonna, it's for everybody. You know, it's fine lines, it's pores. Only thing it doesn't do is remove hair. And I was gonna cool sculpt, but I was worried we would all get stuck up there. I should have brought it home. So, that's all there is to this. It's better than popping pimples, isn't it? Now, now it's drying. So we use Vistapen. You can use really anything. We have different protocols of different things we can put on. I'm trying to get rid of that pigment. It doesn't look like I did it, but I may end up at my skull if I keep going. Let me go just a minute. And I'll show you every day what we do and how it looks. But I really am tired of that spot. And part of it sunk in because I had a zit and I didn't have the patience not to put steroid in it. Bad idea. But mostly, that's a little trick. I'm just going to push. It's the pigment that bothers me. So, now that my whole body's annoyed with me. Anyway, that's it. So, I will keep it wet. It won't look as bad as we think it will. I'll keep telling myself that. But I'm going to kind of wipe this off. Pretend like this is clean. Someday I'm going to take my eye makeup off. You know, the spots that are going to look the worst are the places that I was aggressive. That's from a curling iron. Don't get this curling iron off 15 on it. Because I really haven't enjoyed that burn. So, this is this. So then I'm going to put, I don't know what I'm going to put on it. Something that doesn't hurt. Because if ever anything burns when you do this, you have to take it off quickly. I have some sickle fate, which is probably, gosh, I love sickle fate. I think that's what I'm going to use. I'm testing it. Okay, it didn't burn. I'm going to put the sickle fate on. The device is microneedling, and I'll post some stuff about it Hey, Crystal Callan. Anyway, so this goes on. Gabe really has had it with me, that dog. Cannot stand to see me do anything like this. But keeps me young, keeps me feeling good about my skin, and it's really hard to feel good about your skin in the winter. And then, you know, it's getting to be time for spring, and we've all gotten used to our fluffy tops and sweaters. That's ending. I mean, that's really about to end. See, now it's good that I haven't washed my hair today or yesterday, because it's going to be all slimy. I mean, my skin feels tight, but definitely doesn't hurt. Anybody that's had it done, we do a lot of it, so. But it's going to be part of a snow day special. Now my child's probably going to call to come pick him up. Nice to meet you. But it's okay. But I like Sickle Fate. That's a cream. It's kind of a barrier. And then my neck feels tight. I guess it's a good feeling. But so I think cool sculpting next week. Normally we numb for about 30 minutes before, and then we do it. So you're not, you really don't feel anything. I didn't, because I'm just not that patient, and I didn't go deep enough. I mean, it's really not painful. The places that it kind of, you feel it around your lip, and the places I went deeper, I felt it. And I don't know that I've gone this deep. I've never done my neck, so I can tell you all about it. I'm putting Sickle Fate on, and we give this with depending on, we kind of give what you need with it. This is hydrocortisone ointment, but it just depends. I love Sickle Fate. It's my favorite. It feels really good. So that's what I do. I will keep y'all updated. It just feels tight. And I'll keep it wet, because that's the biggest thing. As the cells try to heal, it's almost like, if you were to put on slippers and try to mop your floors, and you scoot. It's kind of like the cells kind of scoot. And they have these little pseudopods, and they have to come together to re-epithelialize. And so I'm using that and keeping my skin really wet so that it'll heal. It's not anything like a laser as far as being hot. And it's not, the potential to cause pigmentation is really low. So somebody with dark skin, it's great. And it's also going to help it helps with the texture. It helps with the pores. So it's a great thing to do. You can do a series of them. I can do one extra deep, and you might not feel like you need another one. But the neck is a big thing where these lines start to develop. Nectifirm is by far the best product for that. I haven't ever found anything else I like, and I use that all the time for it. And then with this, we use growth factors and hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is what's in Juvederm. So when you put in fillers, that's what you're putting in. The procedure is, somebody's asking, what is the procedure? It is microneedling. The healing time, I've got darker skin, so I'm going to be harder, but I would say it's about, for most people, if it's done light, it's a day. Somebody like Christopher, who he put something on my page about it. He loved it. He was slightly red, but I mean, he's beautiful. He doesn't need, and 12. He doesn't need a whole lot. That would be a day. If you wanted to do a series, it can be about a day. And for me, this is going to take me a couple of days. Probably. In which case, I'll probably be dermaplaning skin off. But it's a really good thing to do. And it's not as aggressive as a lot of things. But there are people that this can be done anyway. Like, you could go and have it done and never be able to tell you had it. So you want to be able to tell. And however long it takes you to heal is basically how much you're going to get out of it. So if it takes you a day to heal, you're going to get about a day better. But it's still better, and it really polishes your skin. It's like heavy-duty microdermabrasion. So if if you've never tried anything and you want to try something easy, this is a good thing to try. Can you wear makeup? I probably will wear this tomorrow And I'll probably wear this. I may be wearing it the next day too. But the fact that it's a snow day and all I'm going to be doing is piling on ointment and taking care of it is probably going to help it heal much quicker than it would if I were trying to put makeup on top of it. I don't know what this is. This is dermal repair. Making sure it doesn't burn. But I'll just coat stuff because the goal is just to keep it wet. And it doesn't hurt at all. That's what's amazing about the face. And we need to do it with, we need to do a halo too. So if anybody would like to have one and would like to share it and film it, I want to do some more. So y'all let me know. This is dermal repair cream. This is Skin Medica. That doesn't hurt either. I have so much stuff in this bathroom. But I like it all. But my favorite thing you can't get in the United States. I haven't tried yet, but I heard you couldn't. This stuff, I don't know if y'all have ever tried this. I'm coming in looking like a sold hen. I want to come out looking like a young chick. I love it. Halo is a laser that is a hybrid laser, so it's a handpiece, and inside it has a, I'll show you. I can explain that very actually. Don't look at my counters. No. Somebody applied for my nanny job, and she said, the first thing I would do is clean your bathroom. So here is, let's say this is Halo. Oh, can't write on that one. Maybe it doesn't work. So this is Halo. Okay, so there's a 2940, and that's a wavelength, and that's an ablative part of the laser. So that is going to ablate the epidermis, basically burn off the top. So that can, if here's the skin, this line, the ablative one can be set to 30 or 40 microns. It can be set low. And if it's that way, you can come down here with what's called the sublative laser. And that one kind of doesn't do damage to the skin, but then it comes down here, and that's where your pores, this is like 275 up to 500 or 600 microns down here. So there's two lasers in one handpiece, one that vaporizes the epidermis, and the other one is a 1320. It doesn't, its technology is so sophisticated, it can skip the skin and come down here. That's called sublative. So you can get a much deeper treatment with a lot less time. And that's what's amazing. That's what's amazing about Halo, is that it can do that. And that's what makes it special and better. And I tend to combine them. I very rarely do one or the other. So someone is asking, is Halo or BBL better for pigment? Depends on the type of pigment. We use them both. BBL is one of those things, if you had it every 3 months, you would age better than you would if you never had it. And there's some really good studies on that. I'm going to try to find a way to put it on Facebook because a lot of people have been asking about it. And I was able to train with Patrick Petro, who is amazing, and all he does is BBL. And he does a phenomenal job. And he actually he somehow got people to let him take biopsies, and he found that it doing BBL or broadband light actually increases gene expression of anti-aging genes, which is, well, I don't know that we've ever proved that with anything else. I want Halo, okay. But Halo is really, really good. I can always tell you what to do. But the pigment, back to the question, Halo, sometimes we do BBL and then Halo. If the pigment is deep, dense pigment like melasma, I would tend to do Halo. Because BBL, you don't want to have IPL or BBL if you have melasma most of the time. I've done it. I'm looking to see if I can find y'all a picture. I have such good pictures. But I tend to be, don't really have anybody IT-wise or social media-wise that can do things the way I would do them, so we tend to have to wait for me to do it. But I guess I don't have that in here, but I can put some pictures out for Halo for sure. But this is a great thing. I really like it. You're welcome to have a consultation. You can send us pictures if you live far away. I can pretty much tell what everybody needs quickly. How much is face for BBL? BBLs are $400. The first one's pretty aggressive. So you have a little bit of downtime, but not a whole lot, and you don't look like this. But see, mine's already looking better. Or maybe I'm just getting used to it. I would like to try microneedling. It's great. We really like it. And it's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to show people because there are all variations, and there are a lot of people spending a lot more money on microneedling and not necessarily knowing what they're getting. And I think it's important to know what you're getting. What's best for lifelines at 32? You can do filler through here, and usually for that, it lasts about 18 months, what we use, and that's pretty instant. But the most important thing, obviously, at 32 is good sunscreen. There's some retinols that you can use depending on how your face looks. I love my pigment bar. What age do I suggest this? I mean, the sooner you do something, you know, basically at age 12, it's 12 or 14, you quit making your own collagen. So anything you can do to stimulate collagen. And it's good for your face. So it's not, I hate the word vain, but that's not even what it's about. You know, this is very healthy for your face, and it keeps your face looking young, and it stimulates collagen, and when you feel good, you look good. So besides never smiling again, I know, nobody looks good smiling. I'll show you my pigment bar that I've dug into a million. This is my pigment bar. I know everybody gets tired of hearing it, but I love this. And it's soap inside. And so I stick my Clarisonic. I'm hoping it's clean because I airbrushed last night. But it's not. That's airbrush. I'll get it off. I shouldn't stick it in there dirty, but it really doesn't matter. But I stick it in there, and I change this brush pretty often. But when you spray paint your face or use an airbrush, it's thicker, so I have to clean it or switch them. This airbrush. Jen does that much better than me. I come out looking like a different person, but it's okay because I really like it. So the point is just to squeeze it, to really scrub your skin so that you get it clean and your pores don't get big. We do we sell the pigment bar. I think it's like $60, but I've had this one, several months, and I use it it's the one of the constants, but I never change this. Now I do have other cleansers because I think when my skin's, I love creamy cleansers, but I don't want to break out, so I don't use them very often. This is my countertop. It looked like there was a lot on it, but this is HA5. I love HA5 because I love the way it smells. I'm probably not going to put it on right now, but I put it on my lips. It feels really good. I love the way it smells, and I'm very picky about smells. I carry alcohol wipes on planes to not smell people's food. Those new Delta chips make me want to die. This is Medicell Renewal. This is SkinCeuticals. I love this too. This is a moisturizer. I use this, but if I used it every day, I'd probably break out. It's thick. So I use HA5. It's never going to make me break out. I love things that don't make me break out because I can torture a bump to the point that I end up having to do this months later. Then I have, I love this. This is triple lipid. This is SkinCeuticals. See how thick it is? See how awesome that is? I love it. Thanks, Melanie. This feels so good. You make it real doing these procedures on yourself. It says everything about how compassionate and understanding you are. Thank you. I do want everyone to look their best. And what's better than, think of all the things that you would have done when you were younger. If you were, maybe some of y'all are really confident, but confidence is everything. It's a superpower. It makes you feel good, and it gives you the courage to go do the things that you really want to do. And I think it's important. And I don't like to see people deceived. It just makes me cry. The people that come in that spend money and think that they're getting something and they don't get what they want. And especially, I just don't like deceit. I hate it. It makes my blood boil. So it's my goal for everyone to know what they can get. And know what it can do. I can't tell you. I had somebody on, people come in with skincare that they think is really working. They come in and they get discouraged and feel like nothing is going to work. And that's not true. But somebody really has to pay attention to you to know what you need on your skin. And they have to listen to you. And if you don't, I love it. I don't have to try to listen. I enjoy it. I love what I do. And it's so fun. And it's, you know, it's just fun to help people. I mean, especially healthy people that just want to be better. Because I'm hard. I can't handle the news and stuff like that. I don't like sad things. I'm too something for that. This is an eye cream I like. That's an illuminating cream. There's so much on this counter. Poor Gabe. He's probably going to be really scared. Grinch used to it. Do you sell the pigment? Tripping over something. Yes, we sell the pigment bar in the jar. And next time y'all are on a Delta flight, take some alcohol wipes. Do you know why? Because they have these new chips. It smells so bad, they make you want to stop breathing. It really is bad. Well, hi. Are you mad at me? You just looking at me like that? Are you mean to me? Gabe loves a snow day. You do? You're just perfect. You're just perfect. Anyway, there's a dermatologist in New York. If he could do one thing to his daughter, he would steam her face. Because, you know, just keeping your face clean. Like, if we had known when we were younger how to keep our faces really clean, you know, and the problem with aging is that, you know, it makes you look sick or tired, and it kind of regresses you, or it keeps you inside. It keeps you not wanting to go do things. And women tend to isolate themselves as they get older. But when they feel good, they get out and, you know, enjoy their lives. And that's what life is all about. I mean, it's, no offense, it's not like the men aren't out there enjoying it no matter what they look like. But women, we're just a little different. But we got it. Just need to know. Today is my 45th birthday, and I've never had anything done. Oh, I'm so glad you're coming to see me Friday. We'll have a special birthday present for you. I need my smile lines done. I haven't had it done. I'm afraid of bruising. Oh, don't be afraid of bruising. I mean, I try not to say that ugly to people, but, you know, in all honesty, bruising looks better than the line if it's deep. Not under the eyes. Under the eyes is different. You really do have to be careful under the eyes, because you can bruise, and it can be a pain. It doesn't bother me, but it can bother some people. Why do I not understand what the pigment bar is? It's because of the name. It sounds like it's something that it's not. Kabe, you want to go outside? Come on. It's soap in a jar. My dad used to love that soap on a rope. It's kind of like that. It's just soap. So you wash your face with it. It takes your makeup off. Obviously, I don't put it on my eyes, but it takes your makeup off. Go. I'm with you. Gabe's scared of coyotes. Come on. I'm probably his mother. So anyway, my skin it's Microneedling's $4.50. I'm going to come up with something. We need like a snow day special. And I think it should be Microneedling and what else? I don't know. I mean, I don't know of anything I want on top of this. Probably a dermaplane. A dermaplane first and then Microneedling. And normally we'll just, I'll post something, I promise. That'll give me something to do. Grant's at the neighbors. And I'm not going to clean up my bathroom because then I couldn't find anything. I am going to show you that curling iron because I don't want y'all to get it. Because it really did burn my face in a bad way. And sometimes you probably would never order this one. But I ordered it because it was big. And that's why I burned myself. You see the side? They get really hot. So whoosh. Don't order that. Well, y'all have a great day. And look for our snow special. It will be pigment bar percentage off because why don't we make a package that's got well, unless you don't want a package. But I would do, I'm trying to think how much the pigment bar is. Yes, I will come up with something for the pigment bar. Absolutely. That's a great idea. But what I think the package should be would be the pigment bar, the microneedling, and what's it called? Dermaplane. That's a good thing to do. You'll love the pigment bar. You still sometimes may want a cream cleanser, but there's nothing like the pigment bar. So we'll do 20% off the pigment bar. It's part of our snow special, and then I will come up with we'll do a package for microneedling. and you can see how you like it. And hopefully you can tell. And that way everybody can start having things that actually help them and spending their money on things that work, that they feel good and confident about, so that we can all go enjoy all the pictures people take of us that we wish they would edit first. I don't want to take all your money. I want you to get what you want and enjoy your life, because that's what really matters. Well, Gabe, do you want to say bye? Gabe wants to say bye. This is the sweetest puppy. But he doesn't like it when Mama does stuff. You want to say bye? Are you smiling? Show him your fangs. Sweet puppy. This is my angel. Well, y'all have a great day, and I will keep you updated with my face progress. So, it's lots of fun. And I will post a special. Oh, look. I can wear a mask. Ha. Even Facebook can't cover up my microneedling. That's fun. Well, y'all have a great afternoon, and I will work on my special. And I'll also let you know how to be on our email list so you can get it. Y'all have a great day. I can't get it off. Somebody's waving.